You're about to hit the jackpot in some area of your life. Keep watching to discover how this Pisces new moon can help you make your wildest dreams your reality. Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm Certified Life Coach 𝐏𝐢𝐜𝐤, your manifesting goddess. This is a channel where I empower you to take control of your life, help you to release limiting beliefs so that you can go on to manifest the life of your dreams. Today's video is going to be all about the new moon happening in the sign of Pisces on February 27th. The energy of this new moon is the perfect energy to help us to manifest our big dreams into reality. This moon is going to help to pull back the veil a bit and help us to get more in tune with our authentic selves so that we can align with our destinies and what we truly want out of this life. So let me introduce you to your piles. As you can see, we have 3 wands on the table before you because we're going to be manifesting some amazing things, right? So group 1, you have this wand. Group 2, this is your wand. And group 3, this is your wand. As always, this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to reach out to me at the email address listed down below. Also, I am a certified life coach. And like I previously stated, my goal is to help you to overcome limiting beliefs so that you can live the life that you deserve. You can also reach out for coaching sessions at that email address as well. When you've selected your group, you can find your timestamps down in the description box, and I will see you at your selected group. Hello, group 1. You selected this wand as your pile selector for this new moon in Pisces reading. So randomly it came to me to use these wands, and it's the perfect thing to use because this energy is perfect for us to manifest. If we've been doing the work to overcome our shadows, if we've been really trying to become more authentic to ourselves and to listen to our souls, to our hearts about what we want, what we need out of life, you will be able to do some amazing things with the energy of this new moon in Pisces. Once again, that's happening on February 27th. But let's get into your reading. For some of you, there could be this miracle type of situation that happens around this Pisces new moon where you just stumble upon something that you've been wanting to manifest or needing, and it just sort of falls into your lap. There's also this energy of maybe something going unclaimed, and then you are able to grab it for yourself. Apply it to your life as it fits, and it's going to present itself differently to all of you. But there's this energy of something coming to you that was not yours to begin with, that you maybe didn't even put any work into. You didn't put any work into it. It just sort of appears out of thin air. A complete miracle and manifestation. It's pretty cool. But okay, where should I put your wand? Let's get some insight into the main energies that you're going to be working with over this new moon in Pisces. I also just received a message that what could be presenting itself to you over this new moon in Pisces time is you receiving the information, the answer that you need towards making your manifestation become a reality. Let's say this is someone who is trying to write a book and you had writer's block. All of a sudden, it's like the information is just going to be coming in like a channeled message. Or someone who has been looking for a job and feel like they exhausted all of their avenues. You might just hear about a job randomly. A friend might call you up and say, hey, my company's hiring. It's going to be something that just seemingly falls into your lap. And it's due to this Six of Pentacles energy. You've been putting work into whatever it is that you're trying to manifest. The energy that's coming in to assist you with this new moon is the energy of you get what you give. You've been giving. You've been doing. You've been maybe showing up for yourself in a loving way, taking care of yourself, maybe showing up for others. You've been putting in the effort, putting in the work. The universe is seeing that group one, and they are about to reward you with something that you, I want to say, desperately need, something that you've been desperately hoping for and waiting on. It could even be your dedication. It could be your faith, your determination to not give up on your dreams, to not give in to fear or self-doubt. Could be the fact that you've simply kept looking forward and moving towards whatever it is that you're seeking. Your next card out is the Law of Tithing. Expand your consciousness and all things will be added. The book says, the universe will deliver to you tenfold what you give to the advancement of your spiritual journey. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to invest in the expanding of your consciousness. This message may mean signing up for a class on spirituality, attending a wellness retreat, or tithing to your spiritual center. Where in life have you been a little stingy lately? Where have you been living in a mental state of scarcity? If you want to have prosperity, you must give abundantly. There's a message here that if you have not been living abundantly, if you have had some scarcity mentality, to make sure, especially around this new moon in Pisces time, that you are changing your outlook, that you are giving more in order to receive back. Some of you might be called to go to church or synagogue or mosque, whatever it is that you believe in. Some of you may feel called to go do something to help in your community, plant some trees. It's going to be different for all of you. But make sure in life in general, but especially during this time, that you are giving, that you are showing up, that you are even giving to yourself. Giving to yourself by not having negative thoughts, by not living in that scarcity mindset. Giving to yourself by believing. Apply this to where you are in life. Apply this to what you have been doing. I do think that most of you have not been living in a scarcity mindset. I think that most of you have been having faith and trusting in the universe and doing what you can to keep working towards your manifestation. You also have confidence coming out with the growing moon, card 12. Owls may be a totem for you over this month, as well as, are they cheetahs? I'm not sure. Leopards, cheetahs. I'm not sure which one it is. But I feel that many of you have been staying confident in what it is that you want and what it is that you want to achieve. And if you haven't, you're being called to tap into your spirituality, dive deeper into your spirituality, and gain that confidence. Once again, I am a certified life coach, and my mission is to help rid you and everyone else of limiting beliefs to grow their confidence so that they can go out and create the life of their dreams. You don't have to work with me. You could work with another life coach or start seeking therapy to overcome any low self-esteem issues that you may have. But the name of the game for you with this new moon in Pisces is to be confident within yourself. You could have some sort of opportunity, like I was saying, just fall into your lap. And there could be a part of you that wants to doubt it. There could be a part of you that's like, this seems too good to be true. There could be a part of you that says, I don't have what it takes. You're being called to be confident enough to go after what it is that you want. You're being called to be confident enough to put yourself out there. We have a time for healing coming in, balsamic moon. I feel that whatever happens for you around this time is going to be very healing for you, because due to previous circumstances in your life, I feel like on some level you felt a little doomed, or you felt as though things would never go your way, or you would never achieve what you want to achieve. Although you kept faith alive and you kept doing what you need to do to move forward, I feel like there's this little part of you that believed you wouldn't get it, or that help wouldn't show up for you, or whatever it is that you're telling yourself. And whatever happens around this new moon in Pisces, it's going to heal that part of yourself. It's going to make you believe that good things do happen to good people. Good things can happen to you. That miracles do really happen. It's not just for those people over there. It's for you too. That you deserve the thing that you want. Something's going to happen, and it's going to be very healing. It's going to feel like this hug. Either this is someone who is in your life where you can deepen that connection, or, it's going to feel like a hug from the universe. Like the universe has been listening and has your back. Try to get some more insight into what this miracle situation could be for you, Group 1. After watching this video, I do suggest that you deepen your spiritual practices even more, because that's really going to help assist this new moon energy when it does start coming into your life. Just make sure that you are staying grounded. Make sure that you are meditating, exercising, eating right, pouring love into yourself and into the world around you. And stay confident. There could be signs around you that something's not going to work out in your favor. There could be signs around you that something is going to take longer than you want it to take, or that it may not happen at all. Stay confident. What you're looking for is about to find you. We have the moon coming out. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition on what to do next. There are potential fears that could be coming up for you during this time. Like I said before, you could receive some sort of opportunity that sounds almost too good to be true, or you might want to talk yourself out of it in some way. Don't allow those fears to come up and knock you off your course, because whatever is happening, it's happening to lead you to the manifestation that you seek for yourself. Don't fear it. Allow it to come in. Trust your intuition and keep moving forward. For some of you, this could be someone reaching out via text, phone call, email, and saying, hey, I know it's been a while since we've gotten together, since we've talked, but I would really like to get together with you. This could be someone who hurt you in your past, or, some type of relationship that ended in some way. You could have been praying for healing. You could have been praying for forgiveness and peace within the situation. Allow that to happen if this does come up for you in your life. Next, we have the Hermit. You have so much coming through about your intuition and allowing that to guide you during this time, about allowing your inner wisdom to guide you. Trust that whatever is coming in for you, that you have earned it and you deserve it and that you are worthy of it. I feel that many of you, once again, it might seem so out there. It might seem so unreal to you that it's almost as though you want to reject it for fear that it's going to hurt you in the long run or something's going to blow up in your face. Have confidence and know that this is exactly what you want. It's leading you to exactly where it is that you want to go. If this is a relationship and you're reconnecting with someone, you might not continue a relationship with this person going forward, but it could bring you the exact healing that you need in order for you to be ready for the right relationship in the future, whether that is with a platonic friend, a romantic partner, someone in your family, or even your job. Whatever is coming in for you is coming in to help heal you so that you can go on to manifest your best life, releasing the limiting beliefs that past situations have put onto you. Allow it to happen. And then we have the Four of Swords coming out. I just heard, don't worry, be happy. Don't overthink whatever the situation is. Group 1. Don't block your blessings is the message that's coming in for you with this Pisces new moon. Once again, something could seem scary. Something could seem just unrealistic. Allow yourself to rest and to be at peace and to not go into overdrive, overthinking mode. You don't have to worry about the situation. It's leading you to exactly where it is that you want to go. And the situation itself, for some of you, it might not be a pleasant situation. You could have to have a very difficult conversation with someone. You could have to walk away from some things. But trust that this is exactly what you need in order to get what you deserve. Underneath the deck, you have the Six of Wands. Success and victory is coming to you with this Pisces new moon. Things may not always be what they appear. Once again, there could be something that seems scary, that seems unknown, that seems foreign to you. And we're creatures of habit, right? We want things to be familiar because familiar means safe. Step into the unknown with that moon energy. Allow your intuition to be your guide, and it will guide you to the success that you seek. The final card out says Daffodil. The sun shines brighter when you are here. When you're in a positive energy, when you're in your confident energy, the sun shines brighter. Things around you don't seem so bleak when you remember who you are and you remember that you deserve the life of your dreams. Don't be afraid to go after it. Don't be afraid to step towards that unknown. Wonderful things are going to come out of it. Group 1, this has been your message all about the new moon in Pisces and the fantastical manifestations that it is trying to help you to achieve. If this resonated, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to ask a question about your manifestation, leave it down in the comment section below and I will respond to you with a one-card reading, all right? So Thank you for being here, and I look forward to reading for you again soon. Goodbye. Hello, Group 2. This is the wand that you chose for your pile selector, and this will be your message all about the new moon in Pisces happening on February 27th. So right away, the messages that I was receiving from your wand. Let me back up. First things first. So this is my wand. I actually received it in Universal Studios. It was something that I always wanted to experience, a place that I always wanted to go to, and I definitely wanted to go to the Harry Potter world in Orlando Studios. And my husband, even though finances weren't the best, I was a stay-at-home mom, you know, we had kids and they're expensive. He made it work. He figured it out how he could take me to Orlando and give me this amazing experience for my birthday. And upon doing so, we went to the wizarding world of Harry Potter. We went into Ollivander's wand shop, and just like they show in the movies where Harry Potter goes to pick out his wand, they called someone up before me, and that wand did not choose them. Everything was flying off the walls, and it was just like the movies. And then they called me up, and just like the movie, there is this, the song started to play, and the lights started to flicker, and the wind started to blow. And just like with Harry Potter, it was like this amazing experience of being chosen by this wand. And so of course we had to buy it. But that is the energy that's coming in for you. Some of you could be receiving some sort of amazing experience that you've always wanted to have. You could be receiving some sort of opportunity to have some sort of experience. But ultimately, the energy that's coming through for you is this energy of being chosen. This could be you being chosen for a job that you applied for, beating everyone else out. This could be you being chosen by the person that you want to date, or a new friend, or just feeling chosen by the universe. Just having something go perfectly your way that seems like a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and just being like, wow, I can't believe that just happened to me. That is the energy that I'm receiving for you over this Pisces new moon. Let's get some more insight into how this energy is going to show up in your life. Some of you could be experiencing some sort of experience over this time where it's like by the grace of God sort of thing. Like the story I was mentioning, where financially things seemed impossible, but we were able to make it work. We're able to make it work and go have this amazing experience and have this time together without the children, and to still come back and not be in a worse off situation. So it's almost this energy for you of something that you thought could never happen, could never work out in a million years. It's like it happened somehow. Either you figure it out, or by the grace of God, they send almost like an earth angel your way to help you with whatever the situation is, to bring you the answers that you need, to bring you the opportunity that you need, to say just the right thing at just the right time that gives you that extra bit of confidence, or that leads you down a new path that ushers in your manifestation. It's going to be different for all of you, but let's see what the cards have to say. Many of you during this time, group 2, you have to remember to breathe. I just noticed that I was holding my breath, and it's like this energy of waiting with bated breath, or having something just so fantastical happen that it's like you forget to breathe. I just heard, take it all in. Hold on to this moment. We have the Father of Swords. The words that come to mind with the Father of Swords is one of fairness and analytical. So for many of you, I feel like the energy that's coming in for you is fair. Oftentimes, I know I definitely have, we will say things like, life isn't fair, or that's not fair. And I feel like around this time with the Pisces new moon, something is going to be made fair. Or you're going to receive the keen insight. You're going to receive that analytical perspective of some sort of situation within your life that helps you to see things more clearly. There could be some things happening in your life that just does not seem fair. And you're going to realize certain things, why certain things have had to happen, why certain things did not go the way that you wanted them to go. And I feel as though the way that you're going to realize that is because something better is going to work in your favor. And you're going to realize that whatever did not work in your favor before, it had to go that way in order to make room for that which you are about to receive during this new moon in Pisces. I hope that makes sense. Underneath the deck there, I wanted to show you, you have the Two of Cups. You're coming into union with something that is meant for you. This is soulmate energy. It could be a person, it could be a job, it could be an experience, it could be a deep understanding within yourself spiritually. But there's something that has felt missing, and you're about to gain it over this new moon in Pisces. You could have been drawn to another pile because the owl totem came out in another pile. But your next card out says the law of perception. That's what I was just talking about. Look beyond the illusion to the one truth. Okay, the book says, it seems you have been playing small at this game called life. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to no longer look to the outside world, to only seek the truth within. There is an almighty, omniscient presence with you now. There is an indestructible, absolute, and a self-existing aspect of you. The universe is revealing through the law of perception that you can never be the effect of any circumstance. Your destiny is to experience your full divinity. What the new moon in Pisces is bringing to you, Group 2, it's bringing you truth. It's helping you to see the truth about some false beliefs that you've held, about some false narratives that you've maybe told yourself. And it's helping you to, I feel like, break down some walls that you've built up, and helping you to discover that there's a different way of looking at things. There's a different way of being, of living, that would be more beneficial to you, that would help you to live the life of your dreams. This is that energy of, the energy that it's giving me. It's like someone who has just had a really hard life all of their life, right? And just feeling like life isn't fair, nothing goes my way. Why should I even keep trying? Because this is just what life is always going to be for me. And then something happens where they come to this realization of, wow, this really worked out in my favor. If I didn't have that hard life back in the day, then I wouldn't have been prepared for this situation. Or if I didn't have this hard life back in the day, I wouldn't be able to now help other people overcome what I went through. I hope this energy is making sense to you. For many of you, what's coming to you with this Pisces new moon is more of a spiritual cleansing, I want to say, more of a spiritual connection to yourself. It's like at some point, on some level, no matter how spiritual you are, no matter how connected you feel to the divine, there is still a part of you that was lost, and that part of you is being returned. You're feeling whole again. And it's this sense of maybe nothing actually changing physically within your world, but this newfound belief system, this newfound perspective on things changes your world. Next, we have karma, the blood moon. You might want to look up when the blood moon is, because there could be some meaning there for you. And also you have more owl totem energy. Owls are going to be really important for you. Owls are intuitive, and they are wise, and they carry with them that knowledge of the divine, of the spirit. They're about to lay some truth bombs on you, group 2, and it's going to just blow your mind. Some of you will receive something more tangible, like an unexpected gift or a miracle that sort of falls into your lap, or realizing that you can do something or accomplish something that you never thought you'd be able to do or accomplish. But for others of you, well, for all of you, this will actually be something very spiritually cleansing for you. It's going to just open your eyes to a whole new way of looking at life and living your life. Some of you could be experiencing seeing the karma that someone else receives for the way they did you wrong. And then you might just have a sense of, okay, there is a sense of fairness to the universe. The universe is just. This person maybe got away with what they did for a long time, but now karma just hit them. Others of you are gaining your own positive karma that you have been putting out there. The way that you show up for other people, the way that you help people, the way that you maybe stay positive through the hard situations. The universe could be rewarding you for that. Next, you're very close to achieving your goal, gibbous moon. You might want to look up when the gibbous moon is, because that also could be an important time for you. But there's something that's going to happen around this new moon in Pisces time that shows you that there is fairness in this world, that the universe is just, that just because other people may get things that you want, get things that you feel that you deserve, it doesn't mean that those things are never coming your way. It's this understanding, back to what I was saying in the beginning, this understanding of that, no, you didn't receive what you wanted back in the day, but you receive it today, and you realize why it couldn't work out in the past. Like watching your ex who broke your heart go off and get married and start a family and start their life while you're still single. And then you see that ex or stumble upon them on social media and see, oh, they actually got a divorce. They're not very happy. And then you turn around and meet the person of your dreams that you end up with forever. It's this energy of karmic justice coming in for you, group 2. We have the Hermit. This also came out in another group if you are interested in watching it. Over this time, though, you're being called to really look towards your inner wisdom. This energy is going to be opening your eyes to that inner wisdom. This is you going to that mountaintop and gaining a new perspective on life. That is what the Hermit does. The Hermit goes into this reflective type of energy, and they reflect upon their life, reflect upon their journey thus far, seeking a new perspective on it. Instead of looking at life as not being fair, you come to this realization of, it just wasn't my time. I had to go through certain experiences, learn certain lessons in order to step into this next phase of my life, which is achieving your goal. There is some goal that you have for yourself, and you would never be able to achieve it without the other experiences that you've held. Even though those experiences seemed negative to you, even if they seemed like they were not benefiting you, they were benefiting you on some level. And I feel that the level they were benefiting you was a spiritual level. Next, we have the Knight of Wands coming out. The Knights are messengers, and like I was saying, I feel like there's information coming into you, whether this is downloads from the divine, where it allows you to see a new perspective on events within your life, or this could be messages coming in to you that give you back the karma that you deserve. You have the Five of Swords showing up. I keep going back to the same example of someone being done dirty by an ex, them watching that ex go off and live their best life, only to discover maybe years down the road that this ex really was not living their best life. They maybe had some good years, but in the end, it wasn't exactly what they were looking for. And you coming to the realization that either A, you completely dodged a bullet, B, this situation helped you to better yourself, to become more authentic to yourself, to really understand what you want or what you need in future relationships. Or C, well, I don't know what C is, but it's bringing in a whole new perspective. There were words that could have been said. There were things that could have been done to you that were hurtful. And you're going to see that karma play out over this new moon in Pisces. I keep repeating myself because the same message just keeps coming through over and over. It's like you're going to see how certain things had to go the way that they went. And you're going to see how it actually has benefited you more than if those things were to never have happened. I keep going back to the ex situation. It doesn't have to be an ex for you, but it's that same type of energy where something hurt you, something left you maybe feeling defeated, dejected, rejected, and you held on to it for a while, but also you use that same energy to help better yourself. You use that same energy to maybe pour into yourself a little bit more, or to go back to school, learn some things, gain some more knowledge in some way. And you've been holding on to this situation for so long, feeling like this thing hurt me. I never get what I want. Why can people do bad things and be rewarded? But you're going to realize that they weren't being rewarded, or you're going to see how you will now be rewarded because you did the right thing within a situation. I hope that makes sense. I don't want to keep repeating myself. And I don't think you want me to keep repeating myself either. You're very close to achieving your goals, Group 2. If you would like to speak with me and work with me as a life coach to help you work through gaining a new perspective on seemingly bad situations or on things that have had a negative effect on you, feel free to reach out to me at the email address listed in the description box below. You're about to have a reality shift in terms of your spirituality, in terms of the way that you see things in life. And it's going to blow your whole mind. It's like waking up and realizing that you've been living your dream life all along. You just couldn't see it because it was clouded by other negative experiences or clouded by negative self-talk. Realizing that you are where you want to be. You might not have everything that you dream of, but you're pretty damn close. Your final card says, Tulip, you are worth what it is you desire. You are worth it. I feel like there were some situations in the past that made you feel like you were not worth it or like you were never going to achieve it. But this Pisces new moon is going to show you that you are worth it. This Pisces new moon is going to bring you closer to what it is that you desire. And it's like all the pieces are going to sort of fall into place for you, offering you this understanding that everything had to happen exactly as it did to bring you to this desire that you seek, to allow you to obtain this desire that you seek. I love it for you. It's going to be such a liberating feeling. It's going to make you feel so good, I feel like, to realize that you were right all along in some area of your life. Group 2, this has been your message about the new moon in Pisces and how this energy is going to help you manifest your fantastical dreams. If this resonated with you, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you would like to ask me a question about your manifestation, you can leave it down in the comment section below, and I will respond with a one-card reading for you. Thank you so much for being here, and I look forward to reading for you again soon. Goodbye. Hello, Group 3. You chose this wand as your pile selector, and this will be your message all about the new moon happening in Pisces on February 27th. So the messages that are coming in with your wand, Group 3. This is actually my son's wand, and when I had the idea to use the wands in this video, I asked him if I could use his, and he said yes, but it's broken. And it made me think of a moment in the Harry Potter films where Ronald Weasley's wand got broken and he had to sort of like tape it up. And every time he tried to use it, the spells would backfire on him. They'd go wrong in some way. And I feel like the message that's coming through for you, Group 3, is that in some way, you have felt like your wand has been broken, like your manifestation bone has been broken, and you would do things with a certain intention and you would receive a different result. But ultimately, it's like you're going to see how it wasn't broken, how your manifestation bone wasn't broken. It was almost as though like the universe was trying to get you to where you wanted to go in a roundabout way. Like you couldn't just go in a straight line towards what it is that you desire. You had to zigzag a little bit and learn some things and do some things, have some experiences before you could reach your actual desires. Things weren't broken. Things weren't messed up. I feel like you're going to see how everything happened or is happening exactly as it has needed to happen. And for some of you, what's coming in for you is that you're going to see how redirection is actually working in your favor. I hope that makes sense. Let's get a card to see the main energy that you will be working with during this Pisces new moon. We have the Three of Swords, and it flipped out in reverse. You're going to be receiving some healing over this new moon in Pisces. Once again, things that seemingly have not worked in your favor, it's like you're going to see how it did work in your favor. There are things that we go through in life that are not fun to deal with. They hurt us. They make us feel vulnerable. They are detriments to our self-esteem. And we hold on to that. We internalize it, and think that it speaks to our self-worth. It speaks to our capability. It makes us believe that we don't deserve what it is that we want. And we kick ourselves for making decisions that lead us to these not so great things, right? We kick ourselves for getting into that relationship with that person, or choosing that job, whatever it is. We blame ourselves. But I feel like what's coming in for you with this Pisces new moon is that you might be finding the silver lining within a situation, or you might be realizing how you needed to go through something, you needed to experience something in order to gain the wisdom, the strength, the self-confidence that you need to achieve your dreams, to achieve your desires. It's this energy of someone was maybe in a really bad relationship in the past that just left them broken and feeling raw, heartbroken. And they look back at the situation and they find the new perspective on it of the wisdom that they can gain from that experience. Maybe in the past they ignored some red flags. In the future, they know what red flags to look out for. Maybe in the past they accepted terrible behavior from someone. In the future, they have better self-worth and they won't accept mediocre behavior from people. Your situation does not have to do with a relationship, but it's this, take that energy and apply it to your life as it fits. It's like something that hurt you so much in the past and maybe even defined you for a while. It's about taking those lemons and turning it into lemonade, not allowing certain things to define you in a negative way, but you healing it and flipping it and allowing it to define you in a more positive way. I hope that makes sense. But your next card out says, the law of manifestation. Let go of trying to control life and allow miracles. My videos are all about manifesting, so this is the perfect card for you. It says, let go and stop trying to force things to happen. By drawing this card, your higher self desires for you to be open to how things show up in your life. By controlling and outlining, the universe cannot deliver your dreams. Remember, spirit, your higher self, creates from nothing, so you must release the preconceived ways you think things have to happen. However, if you create in harmony with the unity of life and in service for the highest good, your ability to manifest will increase exponentially. I feel for you, group 3, that you're healing something, you're releasing something, finally, something that defined you for such a long time. It defined how you showed up in the world. It defined how you looked at the world and maybe looked at people. You know, once again, it goes back to this energy of someone doing you wrong in the past, whether that was a friend, a lover, family members. And it hardened you. It made you skeptical, perhaps. It made you fearful. And you lived your life in that fear. And it's like you come to this realization that you don't have to live in fear, that you don't have to control yourself, control every situation so that you never get hurt again. That if you release this, if you open yourself up to the possibilities, that good things will and can happen for you. We have Reach Out, card 37. The cold moon. Underneath that, you have Organize the Mind. I feel like many of you might decide to start working with someone around this Pisces new moon, or maybe you started working with someone shortly before this new moon time, which is February 27th. It could even be that you've decided to reach out to the person that hurt you to have a conversation. Whatever you're doing, the conversations you're having, you could be journaling. You once again, could be working with a therapist or a life coach. That helps you to organize your thoughts, to organize your mind, and helps you to gain a new perspective on whatever this heartache was. It helps you to reclaim your power within the situation. And I feel like within the situation, whatever happened, it made you feel powerless. It made you feel as though you had no control. And due to feeling so out of control, it placed you into this energy of needing to control everything. And I feel like talking with someone or journaling, whatever it is, you're going to come to this realization that you've been holding on so tightly for fear of something else bad happening. And you're going to realize how this situation has affected your entire life, has affected your entire being, has prevented you from living the life that you want, from achieving your manifestations. And it's going to be so eye-opening and liberating. I'm being shown the movie Encanto. It might be a movie that you like. If you haven't seen it, or even if you have seen it, I suggest you watch it, because there's a message coming through about the grandmother for you. That whole movie was about the grandmother receiving this miracle after a tragedy. And because she was so afraid another tragedy would befall her, she tried to control things. She became way too rigid. She closed herself off to love and feeling the love around her. So much so that it started to hurt the things, the people that she loved most and cared about most. But she didn't realizing how she was still holding on to this hurt and how it was affecting her life. But once she realized it, the family was able to come back together. They were able to have what she dreamed of, which was this close-knit, loving family that works together, that plays together. There's a message in there for you. I suggest you go watch that movie. Once again, I am a certified life coach, so if you'd like to work with me to work through any painful situations that you have not been able to release, feel free to reach out to me at the email address listed down below. You have Surrender to the Divine, full moon coming out. You might want to watch my full moon videos. There could be some messages there for you. It's time for you to give your worries, your cares over to the divine. And this new moon in Pisces is coming in to help you do that, because there are things that you want out of life. There are things that you want to experience, but you're unable to experience it because you're holding on so tightly to whatever happened to you in the past. And it's understandable. When bad things happen to us, our egos come up to protect us so that we never get hurt again. But often what we don't realize is that now that we're older, now that we're wiser, we don't need our egos to protect us, because we can listen to our intuition. We can listen to our gut feelings. We're maybe not that scared little child anymore, or that person who had no sense of self, so they allowed people to mistreat them. We don't have to stay in that energy. We don't have to stay that version of ourselves. We can use the pain to act as a catalyst to help us become the people we were always meant to be, to help us grow stronger in ourselves, in our identity, in our divinity. And that's what this Pisces new moon is trying to bring in for you. We have Two of Cups coming out. Whatever the situation was, it separated you from a part of yourself, from this soulmate type of energy. You could have, once again, this could be a relationship, and you could have felt that this person was your soulmate. They were, but not the soulmate in which you live happily ever after and drive off into the sunset. They were the soulmate that came here to activate you, to help you become the person that you were always meant to be. But if this wasn't a person, whatever the situation was, it's like it divided you from a part of your divinity, from your intuition, from your self-confidence, whatever it was. And this new moon in Pisces is coming in to help bring you back into union with that part of yourself. You have been walking around as a shell of yourself, as not whole. And this new moon in Pisces is trying to help make you whole, because you need to be whole in order to obtain this manifestation that you have on your heart. You can't get to where you're going with only one half of yourself. You need all of you. Next, we have the Six of Pentacles coming out. Your hard work will pay off. Once again, if you're doing the work to heal something that happened in your past, it's going to pay off. What you put in, you will receive back. So if you're taking the time to maybe spend money on getting help from a therapist, counselor, life coach, mentor, you're going to receive things in return. And these things will be healing. They will be beneficial for you. If you take the time to look at and reflect upon the bad things that have happened, to journal maybe, to meditate on it, you're going to receive clarity. You're going to receive answers. So over this new moon in Pisces time, make sure that you're pouring in however you're able to show up. Whether that's reaching out for help, whether that's speaking to people around you, pouring love into yourself somehow, exercise, making sure you're eating right, getting rid of addictions perhaps. It's going to pay off in the end. And then you also have the Empress showing up for you. This time for you, this new moon in Pisces time, this is not a time for you to really be taking a whole bunch of action. This is a time for you to be reflecting, to allow things to come to you. Some of you could have like flashbacks of things that happened to you in the past that were not great. Don't bury it. Don't self-medicate. Don't distract yourself so you don't have to deal with it. Allow it to come in. Allow yourself to sit with it. Like feminine energy, right? The feminine energy, take what it's given and it transforms it. It transmutes it into something else. That's what you're being called to do with whatever this negative situation was, with whatever this negative energy is. Take it in, sit with it, and transmute the energy into something else. Transmute it into something good and beneficial for you. And in doing so, you're going to find the healing that you need. You're going to receive the liberation that you need from this situation. It will no longer define who you are. Actually, it will define who you are, but it won't define you in a negative light. It's going to give a new definition to who you are. And I feel like it's going to be a badass. You're going to be taking back your power from this situation. And you're going to realize just how much of a badass you are for coming out of this situation, for coming through it, for not letting it hold you back or get you down, for not allowing it to make you give up. Once you receive this healing, you're going to start birthing in a new era for yourself. This is, it's going to be your bad bitch era. That's the only way it came to mind. You're not going to be, it's hard to explain. For some of you, you've been like this wallflower, afraid to put yourself out there, afraid to be seen. It's like you're going to be stepping into that Leo energy and stepping into your spotlight, becoming the star of your own movie. For others of you, you have been living in this energy of being angry or fearful, and you're going to be stepping out of that and feeling more liberated, feeling free, feeling as though the sun is shining upon you. Your final card is 𝐾𝐽. Show appreciation and joy shall follow. Show appreciation for everything that you've been through. Show appreciation for where you've been, where you currently are, and where you are going. Joy will come to you. Good things will come to you. It's hard to look at the bad things and appreciate them because they hurt. But in the end, they are helping you to become the highest version of yourself. They're helping you to become wiser. They're helping you to become more intuitive. They're helping you to become the version of yourself that you were always meant to be, the version of yourself that you need to be in order to reach your dreams, your goals, your manifestations. Without the bad stuff, we wouldn't know what the good stuff was when we come across it. So appreciate your journey thus far. Appreciate where you're going to go in the future, because I feel like things are only looking up for you. You are a smart, badass bitch. Own it. Let the world see it. Group 3, this has been your message all about the new moon in Pisces and the fantastical manifestations that it is trying to help you achieve. Once again, I am a certified life coach, so if you'd like to schedule some one-on-one coaching to help you work through any painful situations from your past, or to schedule a one-on-one reading, feel free to reach out to me at the email address listed down below. If you have a question about your manifestation, feel free to put that down in the comments and I will respond with a one-card answer for you. Also, if you made it this far, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to reading for you again soon. Goodbye.